You do not need super high-end makeup to get a flawless makeup base. This is a full face of drugstore makeup only. Can you believe that? So I'm gonna show you a step-by-step on how to achieve this affordable flawless makeup. And trust me, it is so easy. Nothing is complicated over here.
Before we even get into this full face of drugstore makeup, can we just take a second and appreciate how glowy my skin is right now? The glow is glowing, and it's because I mastered my skin prep. Starting off with primer, I have two of my absolute favorite, the Maybelline Grip Serum and the e.l.f. Power Grip. These two never miss. But if I had to pick one, it is definitely the e.l.f. Grip Primer today. I swear by this primer, it literally makes your skin stick all day. Once it is on, your foundation isn't going anywhere. And I love how it gives my skin that slightly tacky hydrated feel, which means your base is gonna grip perfectly to stay smooth. If you struggle with your makeup separating or non-lasting, this right here is your best friend. Now that my primer has set, we are moving on to the color correcting, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector, which is a classic and still one of the best drugstore correctors out there. And it cancels out any dark spots or under eye circles, especially for my girls with deeper skin tones. It just evens everything out before foundation, so your base looks more flawless and smooth. And a little goes a long way, so don't overdo it. Usually just use enough to neutralize the darkness. And lightly blend it in, and you can see the difference already. Now for the foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation. Y'all, this has been one of my go-tos lately. It is lightweight, gives that soft matte finish, but keeps the skin looking fresh and luminous. I love how it gives me full coverage without feeling heavy, like it evens out everything while still letting my skin peek through a little, which makes it perfect for everyday wear or even just want to have that clean flawless base. Moving on to the brows, I've been loving the Maybelline Super Lock Eyebrow Gel lately. This stuff is seriously underrated. It gives that clean laminated look without making your brows feel stiff or crunched. Just locks everything in place and keeps them looking natural all day long. Now let's brighten things up a bit. I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 45 Tan. This shade is perfect for me. It gives me that nice brightening effect without looking ashy or too light. I love the formula on this. It is super creamy, easy to blend, and gives that flawless airbrushed look, covering all the dark circles and spots but still feels lightweight. And to bring some warmth back into the face, I'm using the Essence Bronzer Stick in shade Cozy Coffee. I just love this because it is so creamy and it blends like butter. It gives that natural sun-kissed warmth without being too harsh. Look at that shade. It is the perfect balance between warm and neutral. It just adds the right amount of depth and definition without making you look muddy or orange. Let's add a little color to the cheeks. I'm using the e.l.f. Cream Blush in shade Very Well. Let me tell you, this color is so pretty. It gives that fresh, healthy flash that just wakes up your whole face. Look how that easily that blends, smells into the skin, and gives that natural dewy finish without lifting my foundation. It's giving I just came back from a walk in a cold. Kinda cute. Quick PS, a Milani Make It Last is my favorite setting spray. As you can see, one is totally used up. This really locks and blends all my creams all together while keeping my makeup in place all day. Next up, setting powder. I actually have two shades of the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless setting powder. I have the shade 310 for when I want a brighter under eye, and then shade 330, which I'm going to use today because I feel like it is the perfect match for my overall skin tone, but sadly it was discontinued. I love this powder because it really sets my foundation and concealer without looking cakey. It keeps everything smooth and mattifies just the right amount. Helps my makeup last all day. Now let's add some dimension with the powder bronzer. I actually have two options here: the Black Radiance Contour Palette in medium dark and the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour bronzer in deep dark, which I'll be using today. It blends so easily and builds up nicely without looking matte. It just adds that extra sculpt and warmth, taking my makeup from flat to flawless dimensional. And do you all see how it melts into my skin but still gives me definition? While I'm at it, I'm also going to contour my nose. I like to add just a little on the side to create that subtle definition without it looking harsh. For powder blush, I actually have two options: the CoverGirl in Hot and Fuzzy and the NYX Sweet Cheeks in Red Riot. Since I already used the cream blush earlier, I think the NYX Red Riot is going to be perfect for today. It will add a little warmth and color without clashing. This shade is bold but still beautiful. You can go soft or pack on a bit more intense, and it just gives that extra pop of color to make your face look alive and radiant. I'm using the Makeup Revolution baking powder in Peach for a little baking to set everything and keep that under eye flawless. It locks in my concealer, prevents creasing, and makes everything look so smooth. I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder in shade 30. This blurs any remaining imperfection and gives a soft polished finish. Moving on to the eyes, I'm using the Wet n Wild Eyeliner today, one of my favorite drugstore liners because it is super pigmented, easy to control, and stays up all day. Finishing up the eyes, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. This is seriously a drugstore favorite for a reason. To lock everything in and make sure this full face lasts all day, I'm finishing with my holy grail, the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It melts all the makeup together and keeps it in place, giving you that soft glowy finish. Moving on to the lips, I'm using the e.l.f. brown lip liner today. It is such a staple for me. Creamy, easy to apply and perfect for defining the lips before any lipstick or gloss. Now for the finishing touch on the lips, I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss. I actually got this 4-pack from Costco for only $10. And today I used shade Cream Brule. To lock everything in and make sure this full face lasts all day, I'm finishing with the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. With this, my makeup doesn't move and it is completely transfer proof. Like, I can hug someone, eat, drink and still look flawless. And here's the final look. But you know what? I feel like something is missing. Wait, let me fix my hair. That's better. Now everything feels complete. Makeup, hair, glow, we're ready to slay. And that's it for our full drugstore makeup look. Don't forget to share, subscribe and comment. See you in the next video.